What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4-0, back on a brand new WWE Champions video. And finally, Rocky Maivia, new gen striker, the blue chipper, is getting a buff in WWE Champions. The good old folks over at Scopely went ahead once again and updated the official blog and website. And we got this unique little contest going on before this upcoming weekend's festivities. Now, this is going to be a unique situation because we've seen buffs in the past. But with The Rock's Legacy Tribute MLC still in full effect, live and well, I want to see what's going to be done to this card to make this guy a monster. Now, you already know, brand new contest coming around because of the buff. So it's going to be running for a couple of days. Solo contests, faction contests, leaderboard rewards, limited time tours, mega superstar loot. Okay. You already know the shtick. You already know what's up. But because this is buff gameplay, I am looking forward to hopefully seeing some exclusive 5-star gameplay from the broskies, thanks to the good old folks at Scopely, of course. At least that's what you hope for. Now, he isn't getting any gear like Junkyard Dog, but I would like to see what his new and improved moveset's going to be, because he, like Junkyard Dog before the buff, he has one of the most horrendous movesets. It literally doesn't flow at all. It is not consistent whatsoever. So I am praying that they right the wrongs here. I mean, come on. When you look at the new gen era category, there is only a handful of superstar reps in there. And now there are some great units in there right now, from Doink holding things down for a lot of people, to 123 Kid, to the Gobbledygooker. There are a lot of solid options from New Gen, but it's also highly limited with the amount of superstars there. And when it comes to the striker reps, you only got Rocky Maivia as well as the big boss man, rest in paradise. Of course, they can continue to expand this era category as they go along, but Rocky Maivia has been around for a mighty long time and has gotten no love. And it's a missed opportunity of the past because he's a striker. He is a striker, y'all. Gem damage galore. But with solid gem damage, but an inconsistent move set, it kind of defeats the purpose. So I am praying that they right the wrongs here. Make it flow. Make him a monster. And one cool thing that I have to take note from this, just for the pictures and everything that they're using for the promotion of this upcoming contest, I like how in depth they go when it comes to card art. When you look at the card art up close, when you go onto the official portal for champions and you check out the superstars and you get a close up look at the cards and look at the detail and designs that went into each one individually, it makes you take a moment to just look back at a character like Rocky, who right now is absolutely booty butt cheeks, right? But when this buff goes into effect, we don't know. He could be a very well easy clap top tier unit, mid tier unit, or at least a fun champion overall now moving forward for everyone to enjoy if they have to utilize him. But the card art is just amazing. And you got to think, this is before we got the Rock that we all know now. This was the blue chipper coming in, winning, I believe, at his Survivor Series debut in a tag team, last man standing, wins the Intercontinental title off of Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Yeah, that rivalry getting sparked right then and there during that time period. And then to be given all this steam to go forward, but the momentum just stopped, halted, because the fans were not buying it. They were not biting the bullet on this one. Die, Rocky, die. And lo and behold, JR, Jim Ross goes up to Rock one day, asks him, it was like, hey, man, things aren't working out. How would you like to go out there in the ring and, be a heel? Say what you really like. Say how you really feel. And next thing you know, the beginning of the entity known as The Rock was born. It's amazing. It's truly amazing. And now to see this card actually get some love, I'm highly intrigued. I'm highly intrigued. I love The Rock, and I wanted to take Rocky Maivia up, but he has no use. But now that he's getting a buff, and we've seen what buff's done in the past when it comes to Showboat Rock, when it comes to Trickster Big Show, when it comes to characters like Mark Henry, okay? Greg Valentine, buffs can really help out units. The only disappointing side that I will say about this when it comes to character buffs, because we only get them so often, I wish that they would have done a huge batch here. They could have easily, since this is the Rock's MLC, right? You could have easily buffed, Rocky Maivia. You could have also buffed up Yokozuna. Yokozuna could have gotten some love. Another new gen rep alongside Vader 2, who I've forgotten earlier, and Chico Reza, Ramon, and Mr. Perfect. Okay, you could have easily buffed up, another Rock. You could have buffed up a couple other characters. Like, do a batch of them. Again, like, this is stuff that is done in Dokkan Battle as well as One Piece Treasure Cruise. FGO. They got different ways they go about these things, and it breathes life into the game. It gives it a little more longevity because now you're taking care of older units. You're giving them a little boost. You're making them a little bit more viable, easier to play with. And if you're obviously, rolling around with Apex Predator, Orton, and, Hall of Fame striker, a Hogan, of course you're not going to care for Rocky Maivia. But when you're a free-to-play player and you're looking for options of characters to build, knowing that you don't spend money like that, knowing that your resources are limited, a buff that could change a character like this, who's highly more easier to pull compared to others of his class, let alone other champions, that's going to be helping you out in the long run. So this is one of those situations where make or break, just like Naomi. Is this buff going to be great? Is this buff going to be good? Because now Rocky Maivia not only has the new gen link, he also has the Nation of Domination link. Okay, because after premiering like this, he goes through his transition before he becomes The Rock, and now he also has the Inoue Maivia Legacy link, a striker with 25% more gem damage is a monster. So I really am hoping we get to see some exclusive gameplay. Again, this video is going longer than expected because of the simple fact that I love The Rock. And to see that they're giving love to him, I love when we get buffs in the game, regardless of what kind of buffs they may be. We just got the update to the tag links. Now we're getting this situation going on midweek. We also have weekly blitzes to expect to take care of as well before we roll into another showdown weekend. I really want to see what this new and improved Rocky Maivia is going to do. So let me know your thoughts. Are you going to work on him? Do you even care? But depending on how this buff goes, it's going to probably change the mind of a lot of people. Obviously, whenever we get new superstars and buffs like this, tier lists get rearranged a little bit. Would I expect them to make Rocky Maivia a god tier striker? No. I would hope for it because of the fan that I am deep down, but I at least see them making him viable and just, if anything, clearing dailies, easy clap content at that. At that. But if he shows out in some gameplay, if we're getting gameplay with this, instead of them just dropping off the update and being like, oh, here you go, moves done over, remade, here you go, enjoy. If there's content that comes with it, I'm definitely want to see how this guy works. I want to see what he's able to do. I want to see the, input and the insight from all the broskies. And I'm looking forward to it. Limited time tours, a lot of milestone rewards, shots to pick up the brand new, the most electrifying man in sports entertainment, Rock bags coming around. There's going to be lots of resources on the table. Blue and black MP, TP, going to have coins. You're going to have tokens, of course. A lot of things up for grabs. We'll see how things go. Again, the Mega Superstar loot's there too. A lot of different types of requirements that are going to be needed, but they seem feasible at the least. But again, depending on where your Rocky Maivia is when it comes to requirements on that side, that's truly going to be up to you in the end if you bite the bullet and try to do some pulls to get a fuse up. But with that being said, y'all, we got insight on what is coming up next. The next couple of days, it's going to be all about the brand new buffed new gen striker Rocky Maivia, the blue chipper, getting his due, getting an update, and hopefully they spring a real good surprise on us, and we got a brand new striker that a lot of people may find fun to invest in moving forward. But dang, man. I never would have expected him to get it. It makes sense within the MLC, of course, but I never would expect it. Like, if you would have told me that he was getting a buff, I would have been like, it's possible, but I wouldn't be surprised if I didn't come across it. So if they're pushing this with a contest, I'm hoping that he really is going to be that good of a unit after this buff is implemented. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Are you excited for this brand new buffed Rocky Maivia blue chipper that's coming into the game? Are you excited for the solo contest rewards, the faction contest rewards? Are you going to go the distance for the leaderboard rewards? What are your thoughts about the mega superstars that you've been able to see when it pertains to the loot that's going to be coming in very shortly? And your thoughts on the limited time tour requirements. How far are you going to go? Do you even care? At the end of the day, it's up to you, but free resources are free resources, and with the drop that we're dealing with, hey, I'll take anything that I can. And if I can get some shots at a free brand new trickster rock busted god tier unit from just doing what I can in the game, I'll gladly do whatever I possibly can to at least pick up some shards of the character, let alone the character themselves. So with that being said, y'all, hey yo, bad times don't last, but champions do. Mad love always and forevermore to each and every single one of you, of my beloved hashtag champions fam. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon to receive all future notifications from yours truly, the bad guy of WWE Champions, Zeke 4-0. And until next time, let's chop it up within the comments below. But a buffed up Rocky Maivia, will he deliver? Will he deliver? Or will he just be a brand new improved botch of the unit that he already was? We will soon find out, but what are your thoughts on this contest all the way around? Let's chop it up. But until next time, y'all, stay tuned. Peace!